Yo, what's up, my people? I'm back with a deep dive into Echoes of the End, the cinematic action adventure that hit PC, PlayStation 5, and Xbox Series X on August 12, 2025. This is Myrkur Games' first swing, an Icelandic studio dropping a fantasy epic that's got heart style and some serious magic. Let's break it down for you. Gameplay, story, visuals, audio, and whether it's worth your coins. Grab a snack, because we're headed to the world of Aema. Echoes of the End is a bold debut from Myrkur Games, serving up a 10-12 hour adventure that's got emotional storytelling, slick sword and magic combat, and visuals that'll make you feel like you're hiking through Iceland's wildest spots. You're playing as Rin, a magic-wielding vestige, on a mission to save her brother and stop a war in the fantasy world of Aema. It's not perfect. PC players brace for some tech hiccups, but this game's got soul and some serious potential. Let's get into it. All right, let's talk story. You're Rin, a badass with unstable magic powers, out to rescue your brother Kor, who's been snatched by the shady Rygandal Empire. You team up with Abram Finley, a scholar with some dark secrets, to uncover a plot that could kick off an ancient war in Aema. It's a 10-chapter, 10-12 hour journey packed with themes of trust, family, and redemption. Think Lord of the Rings meets a buddy cop vibe, but with magic. Rin and Abram's chemistry is the real MVP. Their back and forth feels so natural, and the motion-captured cutscenes make their bond hit you right in the feels. You'll catch them chilling at camps with Rin opening up about her fears, or Abram dropping heavy truths about his past. Those moments are gold. The story keeps it personal, but throws in big stakes with this looming war. Only downside? The villains, like Zara the rival vestige, don't get enough love to feel super threatening, and the middle chapters can drag a bit. But when that finale hits, yo, it's cinematic and worth the ride. Gameplay is where Echoes of the End pops off. Rin's got this dope mix of sword combos and magic, like gravity tricks, explosive blasts, and illusions that feel powerful and flashy. You're chaining slashes with spells, like yeeting enemies into the air with a gravity pulse and then slicing them up. Abram's got your back with team-up moves, setting traps or distracting foes while you go wild. Boss fights are straight-up epic, mixing strategy with fast reflexes to keep you on your toes. Traversal's a blast, too. Rin's got double jumps, dashes, and gravity powers to zip through Aema's open-ended levels. You're climbing cliffs, gliding over gaps, and hunting for secrets like lore scraps or upgrade materials. The puzzles are solid, using Rin's magic and Abram's brains, like shifting platforms with gravity or faking out enemies with illusions. They're not gonna melt your brain like Portal, but they keep things fresh. You can upgrade Rin's skills, boosting her magic or sword play, which makes you feel like a beast by the end. Heads up, though. Combat can feel a bit stiff at first. The parry and dodge timings take some getting used to, and some folks on X called it clunky early on. Stick with it, and it clicks. The game's not super tough, checkpoints and healing items are generous, so don't expect a Sekiro vibe. PC players, watch out. There's been chatter about stutters, resolution bugs, and HDR issues. A day one patch helped, but it's not perfect. Consoles seem to run smoother, so that's the safer bet.
A lot of impossible things have already happened today.
Visually, this game's a feast, powered by Unreal Engine 5. Aema's got that Icelandic flair. Think lava fields, icy mountains, and misty valleys that look like they're begging for a screenshot. The environments are dripping with detail, from dynamic weather to glowing magical effects. Rin and Abram's animations are buttery smooth, especially in those movie-like cutscenes, and the enemy designs, like giant beasts or armored Rygandal goons, are sick. That said, PC players are catching some L's. Grainy textures, frame rate dips, and broken features like NVIDIA Reflex have been a pain based on Steam and X posts. Consoles handle it better, but even there, you might see stutters in hectic scenes. It's not a deal breaker, but it keeps the visuals from being god tier. Still, the art direction's so good you'll want to stop and stare. The audio? Straight. Fire. The soundtrack blends epic orchestral bangers with chill, Icelandic-inspired melodies that match Aema's vibe. Combat tracks get your blood pumping, while quieter moments, like Rin and Abram's heart-to-hearts, have haunting tunes that tug at your heartstrings. The voice acting is top-notch. Rin's got this gritty determination, and Abram's weary tone is spot on. Sound effects like the clang of swords or the hum of magic make every move feel impactful. Only tiny gripe? Some ambient sounds loop too much in longer areas, but it's barely noticeable in this killer soundscape. At $39.99, Echoes of the End is priced like a AA game, which feels about right for its 10 to 12 hour runtime. If you're scouring for every secret, you might hit 15 hours, but there's no new game plus or big replay hooks. The story's linear, so once you're done, you're mostly coming back for achievements or to flex your combat skills. PC performance issues can be a buzzkill, but patches are dropping. Console players get a smoother deal, and the story and gameplay make it a solid buy if you're into cinematic adventures like Hellblade or A Plague Tale.
Nothing I'm clever enough to understand.
Echoes of the End is a dope first shot from Myrkur Games. It's got a gripping story, slick combat, and a world that's straight up beautiful even if PC bugs and a short runtime hold it back a bit. Rin's quest to save her brother and stop a war is a journey worth taking, especially if you love story-driven games with a cinematic edge. Console players, you're in for fraternize for a great time. PC folks pray for patches. This is a hell of a debut, and I'm pumped to see what Myrkur does next. Cop it, explore Aema, and hit me up in the comments with your thoughts.
We should have all the pieces we need to see the solution now. The bulk of their force can't be far ahead of us. If we move quickly, we may be able to catch them as they make camp for the night.
No.
No,
Come on. Follow me.
I don't understand. Shouldn't we go after them? Your brother might still be alive.
He is. And he's leading them away from here so I can do what I have to.
What are you talking about?
Nobody attacks a village like this randomly. I know where they're going.